There is an English saying that does not have a faithful translation to the Portuguese, as usually happens on translations. There are many meanings that are lost in translation. The saying is, push yourself. What does it mean, push yourself? When you go to the gym, or you're doing some sort of sport, or some effort, and somebody wants to excite you, the person will tell you, push yourself, which means put more effort. Literally means to push yourself, which in Portuguese sounds a little strange. Push yourself. It's even hard to imagine someone pushing themselves. But in English, it makes sense. When you tell someone to push yourself, it means put on more effort, more strength, go ahead, you can make it. You can do more than that. Push yourself. Very well, this expression translates really what we need to learn to do every day, which is the opposite on living on the comfort zone. To live in the comfort zone is when we search for that place, that condition in life, in every sense, emotional, physical, financial, in the relationship, spiritual, in every aspect. Human by nature, they seek for comfort. When you sit at a chair, or on a sofa, after 5-10 minutes, you're no longer sitting down in the same posture that when you sat at first. Your body starts to get used with that seat. Your body starts getting used, comfortable with that place. So you start to slide in the sofa, in the chair, crossing your legs, trying to be more comfortable. Like this is the human being. In everything we try to be more comfortable, to do the least effort possible. There's even a trend nowadays, a diabolical one, by the way, that many are practicing, saying the following. Many who work, they have a job, in a company, that they will do the least effort possible to not call the attention, in a way to protest. Instead of making a strike, let's do the least possible, which means it's a diabolical spirit for the person to search in an intentional way. The human being, without wanting that already, is in search of comfort. Imagine if you intentionally you search to do the least possible. Obviously, when you do the least possible, your body gets sick. There are many people nowadays with pains in the body, not sleeping well, overweight. They don't have energy. They don't have mobility in the body. Why? Because they avoid physical exercise. Why we don't like to do exercise? Because it's a literal effort. You're making an effort, making an exercise, you're going to have to make an effort. You're going to have to push yourself. Push yourself literally. Go 10, 5 more, 1 more. You have to make an effort to make the exercise. You're going to have to sweat, and we don't like, isn't it? We don't like the process on being in the moment of exercising. Of course, after exercising, the sensation is wonderful. If someone one day invents a pill that gives you the sensation of have exercised, look, imagine a pill, you take the pill, and you feel like you went to the gym for 1 hour. Look, this company, for sure, will make a lot of money. Because the sensation is wonderful, but the process to get to the sensation is where the problem lies. So this is the great dilemma of human being. We want the result, we don't want the process. We don't want what we need to do to get to the result. And it's in there that you need to implement to yourself this law on pushing yourself. You have to push yourself. To push yourself means you have to come out of the place where you are. You are the one who need to push yourself. But if you could, emotionally, mentally, you have to push yourself and tell yourself, come on, let's go. We have to do that with ourselves. Well, God also told that to the people. Did you know that? If you look at the Holy Scriptures, you're going to see that when Moses was very close to the end of his life, actually, if you read in Deuteronomy chapter 31, you're going to see that when Moses was 120 years old, about to die, and he knew that he was about to leave, he summoned the whole people, he called the people of Israel, and told them, in a nutshell, God go before you. You are about to enter the promised land, and you can be certain that God goes ahead of you. He's going to give you the victory. Now, that did not mean that the people could just rest. He also said, the Lord will give them over to you. He says in verse 6, be strong, and good courage. Do not fear, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord your God, He is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you, nor forsake you. So, the people had to take possession of the promised land. They had to advance, to take possession of the land inch by inch, step by step. They had to conquer the land. The land was already given to them, was theirs, by promise, by right, but now they had to make the effort. They had to be strong. For us on nowadays language, God will say, push yourself. Push yourself. Go ahead. And isn't that what God had to do to Joshua when he was sitting down lamenting the death of Moses? Wasn't that what he said? Go, arise, go over this Jordan. God told Joshua to push himself. Let's go. Saying to him, you look like you are dead. Moses is the one who is dead. You are alive. Go. Move on. And then Joshua got excited, made the effort, and passed the Spirit to the people, and they start to conquer the promised land. So pay attention. You want to conquer financially, you want to conquer in your love life, you want to conquer in your spiritual life, emotionally, spiritually. Everybody wants to move on, advance. If I ask them to raise their hands, everybody will do. Even their feet they're gonna raise. Yes, I want to advance. Yes. Then push yourself, dear friend. Push yourself. Move on. Push yourself. Move on. Don't keep stuck doing the least effort possible. Because the least effort possible will bring you the least. Your life is in the least of money, the least of pleasure in the marriage, the least of health, the least of communion with God, the least of faith. Your life is summarized in this word, least. Do you know why? Because you might be that you're doing the least effort possible. You're only going to where is comfortable. Or if you put in an effort, you're putting the effort in the wrong place. There are many people that work hard. People get mixed up with working hard with intelligent effort. You have to make the intelligent effort. You need to put effort where you need to put it. And I'm going to give you a hint. Usually, is where we don't want to put it. Usually where we need to put the effort is where we don't feel like on doing it. So when you go against this tendency, this discouragement, this laziness, this will on doing the least effort possible, and when you spot, here is where I need to put the effort, so I'm going to contradict myself, I'm going to go against myself, and I'm going to do it. And then you start seeing the results. And it's not just once in a blue moon, it's every day. And if you do a little bit more, just a little bit more, there's no need of a lot more, just a little bit more than your list, you're already going to start seeing results in your life. So let's go, my friend. Arise, push yourself, because the land is ahead of you to be conquered.
Did you like this? Would you like to hear it again? Listen to it as many times as you need until this content becomes part of you. Don't forget to leave your like, comment, and share. See you next time.